I'm Sam Tribble with Strength Project. Today we're going to talk about one of the ways that you can work on your handstands. Now in some earlier segments we talked about different ways you can work up to having that handstand. Today we're going to focus a little bit more on body alignment and body position, head position, hand placement so that you can have a more stable handstand. But we'll also be progressive and show you how you can get there just working it right here on a nice flat area. First, I'm going to reach up as tall as I can and start in what we call a lunge position. So this is a straight standing position. My body is stretching as tall as I can. Here's my lunge position. And I'm just going to reach down and place my hands on the ground, opening my fingertips up. I'm looking right down at my thumbs here. My eyes and eyebrows are looking right down my arm. I'm going to do a small kick and just switch legs. That's going to give me a nice strong support phase. My body's slightly rounded, my elbows are straight. I'm just practicing good position and technique and having enough control to kick up and switch, feeling a momentary support phase as I switch legs. When you feel comfortable with that and your support phase becomes a little bit longer and a little bit higher and your body starts to approach the handstand, we're going to stop switching our legs and practice just kicking up with one leg together, feeling the support with the legs together, and stepping back down with the same leg. So I'm going to demonstrate both of those things for you. There's my tall position, my ears are covered, my head is in, I place my hand, and as this gets bigger, and I start to pass up towards the handstand position, now I'm going to start bringing my feet together. Now that might take a little bit of time for practice, so I've sort of sped everything up, but that would be the progression. Start off low, feel a nice support. As it gets larger and larger and you gain confidence and know that you're not just going to collapse over, you can start to bring the feet together and step back down. Now that I'm hitting a momentary support phase in that handstand with the feet together and coming back down, and I feel comfortable with it, I'm going to go ahead and eliminate all the extra kicking. Again, I'm starting in this nice tall position. There's my lunge. And as I lift my leg up, you'll see a nice straight line in my body here. I place my hands, I do one kick, and step right back down. It's okay that you don't hold your handstand. You're not trying to go for a record on the very first time. You're really just trying to find a nice support phase that you can come up with control, legs touch together, and step right back down. Eventually you're going to find yourself holding that position. There's two very important things I would like to mention. First off, the head position. If my head is here and you can't see my ears, I'm looking straight forward. This is a neutral position. This would be looking in because you can see my ears, the side of my head. If I'm pulling my head out here, then that's out. If I'm looking at my hands here, this is going to throw an arch in my back and that's not going to give you very much control. So the position you want for your head is a neutral position, and you can still look at your hands by tilting your head up. So it's okay to look at your hands from your eyebrows, but if you're looking at your hands from your chin, you're probably going to throw an arch in your back, and when you kick up, it's going to take you right over to your back. Now the last thing I want to mention to simplify your handstand is you want to eliminate any unnecessary positions in finding your handstand. So in other words, when I stand here in this straight standing, I'm actually in my handstand already. The only thing is I'm not upside down. So when I do my lunge, I keep my handstand here right down to my ankle, and I take my handstand and turn it upside down, so I'm literally in my handstand by the time my foot comes off the ground. So that eliminates any unnecessary movements. If you're kicking up to your handstand like this, you have 1, 2, 3, if your back is arched, 4, the leg is bent, 5, and then you have all this to contend with. So that's a lot of straightening out that you need to do in a handstand position. So if you don't have your handstand quite yet and you're starting off all bent up, chances are you won't be able to hold that and it's going to fall over one way or another. I'm Sam Tribble, here for Strength Project. Make sure you check out Art of Spin, and we'll see you next time.